Arkansas, I sit by the ocean. I spent my last buck on a bottle of whiskey. Drunk and broke, sitting here in history. I made my mind up how I'm going. Got nowhere to go, don't know where I'm going. I do one.
Action.
Hi, welcome to the Scorch Corner. We are in week 4 today. We have the beautiful and talented Yasmin with us. She's been working here at Dilly for a while. I stole her from the porch because I saw how talented she was. Anyways, she's with us today. We're going to go over a few topics and hopefully have an interesting interview with her. Joseph.
Excited. Let's do
Yes.
Ricky, how do you guys know Yaz? Or how did you meet her?
I met her here.
Okay.
I didn't meet her at the porch. Like, I didn't even know you worked at the porch.
it. Yeah. You know, actually, Adam met you at the porch and he knew you. And I was like, wait, how do you know Rick? He's like, he used to be a regular there. I was like, I've never seen him.
During
I've never
COVID.
seen
Wait,
you
you
though.
used to be a
During
regular
COVID?
at the porch?
During
What
COVID,
the fuck
yeah.
is wrong with you?
During COVID, yeah.
Got it. I understand.
You
Dude,
went
I
there
was there
quite a bit.
every fucking
Yeah,
day.
I get
Right,
it.
because we were
Yeah.
close here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
really?
we
Yeah,
weren't
because
allowed to be open.
there's no food, so they
Yeah.
had closed.
Oh.
Well, we had
Yeah.
chips,
Chips,
remember?
yeah, I know.
But
Did that count
I mean,
or no?
no.
No, I was
in
there.
the end, it counted.
I was there. I was there
They're like,
every.
Zips, can we cater?
I was
Like,
there
yo.
every single fucking day.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. I wasn't there at that time, so that makes sense.
And I met Yaz here as well when she started working in this location. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I went to the porch once or twice, but
Yeah.
I never really saw her there. I guess just wasn't a good friend of mine, and
Yeah.
now she is.
Heck yeah.
I remember driving when they first opened. I was very threatened that they, were taking bar scene stuff from us. So every night when I would drive home, I would yell obscenities out of my car window,
Obscenities.
driving by.
Fuck the porch. And
Along those lines,
you
but
guys.
more, yeah. It was just a thing. But then I started going, met you, met a few other people. We have a mutual friend who used to work there too, who just got married. But yeah, he's a great
Just got
guy.
married.
Vince.
Yeah, Vince.
Really?
Yep.
I was at his
Nice.
wedding last
Congrats,
Oh,
Vince.
that's the wedding you went to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was good. It was hailing
food?
all day.
You
And
looked
then
good.
right when-
I saw
Thank
the
you.
pictures. You looked
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thanks,
What
guys.
Was the hail a
It's
good thing?
amazing. It was
Really?
so
What'd
good,
they
yes. I had the veggie lasagna, and then they had like a chicken.
They had a veggie lasagna?
Yeah, and I ate that shit. All of it. Every piece of it. I had 7 glasses of wine. I was turned, and I was feeling great. And
Turned.
You were
Turned.
turned
I was
off
litty.
7 glasses of wine?
yes, I'm a lightweight.
Yeah, you
I mean,
like,
she's
Yeah.
also like
Yeah.
40 fucking pounds.
yeah,
Okay.
she's like 103 pounds.
You always say that. I'm not. Okay, anyways.
It's like very precise too. 103 with like.
He'll pick me up and be like, are you about 98 pounds? I'm like, no. Actually, I'm 115 pounds. Pure muscle.
You're not 115 pounds.
Baby.
Shut the
Okay,
fuck up.
anyways.
Okay.
Can't talk
Okay,
about
so
it.
the first topic that I wanted to get into today was kind of like intimacy and passion between male and female counterparts, or just in relationships in general. But Yasmin and I have been talking for a couple of days, couple of weeks about how like it's changed this generation, or how dating has evolved into this thing where it's like there's a million options you can swipe.
It's more like
it's not
devolved.
real. Devolved, yeah.
Yeah.
And then how do we, kind of get back to where maybe it should be, or like why are the traditional tropes
I don't think we can.
romantic?
I don't think we can.
It's gonna take a lot to go back from it.
I don't think we can.
You don't think we can? It's
Well,
possible, but
Are
it's
you
like,
willing?
well,
Are you willing to
there
give
you
up
go.
the things? Are you willing to give up like?
I will give up social media to meet someone
Okay.
organically.
What about like something like we were talking about earlier? Like I'm not saying that you watch pornography, but like something like that, like where it's like you no longer can we treat women in this way where we just consume nonstop, and the only way you can have that experience is if you open up a door, take to meet friends, meet family, like have a real like is that something that you as a general man in society would be willing to do? I don't know. Like I really don't know deep down if most men would be like, hey, you know what?
as a man, it's harder.
Yeah,
It's a lot harder as a man.
and it's also really
Why
easy.
is it harder though?
What do you mean? Why
We-
is it hard?
Why
we're
is it
we're
harder?
extremely fucking immature.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we think
We're all,
with two.
we're all big
Yeah,
heads.
we think with 2 heads.
Yeah.
We're all
Okay.
big kids. We're all
That's it.
big kids.
So if you want something so bad as to meeting someone organically out in a public scene, why do you still resort to the app, or like what?
I mean, well, it's like me. I don't do social. I mean, like I don't do online dating. I think
I've never
it's-
done it either.
I think it's
Me either.
fucking trash.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
It is trash.
It is
But
trash.
It is
like,
trash.
like as treating women and like, you know, intimacy, I do watch X-rated videos. I'm not gonna say I don't. I do,
Yeah.
but it's not easy to leave that. And I'm not gonna say like
I think it's a crutch. It's a crutch on manhood. Like it's
yes.
a way to be like, hey, you can feel like a man because you're, you know,
Whatever.
but you're building a relationship with, you know,
a fucking phone.
in your hand. Like that's not a real thing.
Yes.
But it's
I agree
nice
with
and
that.
easy. It's a band-aid for because at deep down, like we all want to lay down.
We
with
all
somebody.
just want to like, you know,
Yeah, we all
grab a
wanna,
boob
like-
at night. Like
Yeah.
I get that.
Well,
The boob sleep is.
The boob sleep is the
Sleep.
best,
I'm
bro.
dead.
That shit
I'm
fucks.
dead.
Bless
That's
up.
hilarious.
He's like, bless up, boob sleep.
When I was in college, I actually got assigned to do we had to write a report on addiction, and they had like us do like the little drawing method, and I got pornography, and so I
Wait,
did this.
you got pornography?
Yeah,
Wait, they
so
actually put
I
it
had
on
to
there?
do.
What is
oh
that-
yeah,
what is-
because I
what'd
was
you
in
learn?
public health. I was in public health.
Oh,
What'd you
okay,
so
learn?
we were
okay.
learning about
Got it.
all like everything along like STDs or alcoholism or whatever, everything. So I actually learned that Terry Crews was addicted to porn for many years, and he's married. And he
Yeah.
was addicted, and he told in an interviewer
What
that
do you mean addicted?
like he started looking at his wife as an object more
Oh,
than
shit.
more than his actual wife. And they had to go to therapy. They almost got a divorce. It was like this huge thing, and now he's recovered from it. And he doesn't. I mean, I don't know him. I didn't text him, but like he doesn't apparently like resort to porn anymore.
What?
Like his addiction wasn't. He took care of it.
Okay.
Wasn't it? So it's crazy that you can be with someone, you can love someone so much, and still be addicted to that.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Quick question about something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see or hear people talking about like, okay, if you're married, would you rather have your spouse use these things, or or cheat on you? And like, why are those the two options? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so people would justify it and they say, listen, at least he's not cheating on you. Like he could be out there with some
Oh,
other
I see
girl
what you're saying.
doing
but
whatever.
It's the same thing, though.
It
Like,
really
hurts
is.
emotionally.
it's the same
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like it needs to come back to this like, I need to be thinking about you all day. Want to come home to you. Want to have like a, that stuff you can't really replace.
Yeah.
But like social media and like everything,
They make it easy.
they make it.
Well,
they
social
make
media has
they make it.
destroyed
I believe they
society.
make it hard to develop that.
Well, that's
Right.
what I'm saying,
because
all the
it's-
barriers,
It's
they're
just,
just
fucking
letting you-
impossible. It's
Yeah.
just like, why am I gonna work so hard for this when I don't really give a
Right.
shit.
You could
Like,
just-
This is what I
Yeah.
do now. Like,
You just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
rub one off. Like I don't.
yeah, like I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, look at the birth rates in Japan. Like we have so
No,
many.
China.
Or-
China
well-
is the one that's really proper fucked.
I mean, they make it so your life, your intimacy doesn't have to be. You don't have to ever earn it. You can just go and like download it, and like that's where they're at. And they all cheat. Like they have the highest rating of cheating. They have the lowest birth rates. Their marriages are very, very short-lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where
worried-
we're heading.
I know. I'm worried we're headed there too.
that's where we're heading.
We're fucked.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
no, 100%
I mean,
we're fucked. We've been fucked for years.
I feel
but-
like it's just honestly it's just evolved because I was talking to Matt earlier and we were talking about how like get a Playboy magazine. Little 16-year-olds would see their dads and rub off to it. You know,
But like, do they
It's
do
like
they even
you-
have the magazine
No,
anymore?
No,
I
they
think
don't.
the
That's what I'm
magazines-
saying. It
what, the
evolved.
magazines
Dude, yeah,
aren't-
it evolved.
The
So they
magazines
made-
aren't existent anymore. There's no.
I mean, I'm
They're
sure
s-
there
they're
are,
still
but
there.
it's
But
not like
I'm guessing now there's an app.
Yeah, but it used to be like if you want to go buy cigarettes or beer, you have to go somewhere and they have to be like, hey, how old are you? Okay, tight. But now, like back in the day, you go buy a Penthouse or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna check your ID and make sure you're an adult or whatever. Now it's a screen that just says, hey, are you 18?
Yeah,
And then
yes.
you're an 11-year-old and you're like, oh yeah, I'm
Yep.
18. Fuck yeah.
I was born in
Now all of a
1987
sudden you're
or
watching
whatever.
like
Yeah.
hardcore pornographic hard shit. And it's like,
Hardcore.
dude, you're 11. Like
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
horrible. Like they should definitely add
that's
like
how we're starting our men off right now.
they
We're
have
starting
to
our
add
men
like
off
that
with
ID
like
verification.
treating women like objects
That's
immediately before they're even through puberty. Like, this is what women are. You can just treat them like shit.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
With that being said, inversely, how do you think it is for the women now with porn and
I think I'm gonna say some controversial shit right now.
Say it.
Say it. Yeah.
I think that
Say it.
I think
Just let it out.
it is time for the actual real feminist movement to come out.
Okay.
Like I'm talking
Okay.
about
Oh wait, what?
I'm talking about like fourth wave, fifth wave, whatever wave we're on right now. I think women need to stand up and be like, dude, no more men in our fucking sports. If you want to fuck me, you have to take me to dinner. You have to like love me, okay?
But hold on, no, I know you're laughing,
What is wrong with that?
but the thing is, dude, like that's how
What is wrong with that?
been. Like, okay, so back in the day when we were
Why
younger,
is this funny to you? This is not
back
funny.
back in the day, we were
I'm
fucking
laughing
You
at
take
you.
me to dinner. You have to love me.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, like,
Yes.
like-
You have to meet my friends, my family. You have to be a dude,
Now-
like a good guy.
Now you can just like buy a girl fucking 4
Buy
shots
a
of
girl?
Patron,
You can't.
buy a girl 4
You
shots of
can't.
Patron,
You can't.
and then like, hey bro, listen, I got a big back seat. Am I wrong?
Correct. That's 100%
I mean, we watch
correct.
it every night here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're just like holy fucking shit. Like there's some cool guys here that like we're like, yo, all right, cool. Like you're just gonna live with that.
Do you feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying though? Like, do you think what I'm saying is too off? Like, I'm all about. I understand.
How do you
that-
feel about it?
I-
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, all right. Well, I guess it kind of went in two directions. There's your direction, and there was where I was going as far as like, women are now saying sex sells, sick. I'm gonna download OnlyFans. I'm gonna show my pussy. Sorry, I'm gonna show my.
I swear.
Yeah.
Fine.
Sorry, I'm gonna show my stuff, my privates, and I'm gonna make money off of it. And I feel like that's a big movement right now. A lot of women are saying like, yeah, I'm a woman, I can do this, that, and the third.
So why don't you just be a stripper if you're gonna do that?
But
No, you can. And I'm saying like, I guess what I'm saying is like, as far as like the pornography and the sex aspect,
Yeah.
like women are like, if I can make money off this, I'm gonna do it. So do you think men are taking that as like, all right,
I think the
let's-
patriarchy wins again when that happens. I think that the moment that you guys start doing that, we win. Like, oh, I can go to work for a couple hours and then go get what I want and pay you money. Like,
yeah.
that's kind of bullshit.
but
Like,
man,
men win again.
Sometimes I hate equality. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I didn't have
What do
to
you mean?
fucking
It's not
work
equal.
and I was taken care of. Like, why did we fucking fight for that? I'm
I
trying
want
to
to
be out.
fucking sit at home today, bitch.
Why did we fight for that?
I'm kidding.
When,
but,
when
yeah.
did
I
you,
couldn't.
No, I know. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I'm just trying to be a stay-at-home mom. But then other days I'm like, I will go fucking nuts if I'm just at home all day. Like I have to have
And
that.
that's the
human
thing. Like
interaction.
a lot of people, obviously, back in the day, they didn't have what we have now, which is like social media. You're intrigued by all these things. Like right, it's Memorial Day weekend, and you want to go out, you want to have fun, and then you see on social media everyone's going out and having fun. Back then, that didn't happen.
Living
Yeah,
their
no.
best
Yeah,
lives.
living their best lives. So
Yeah.
back in the day, the women would just stay at home and they wouldn't see that. But now it's getting slapped in your face.
It's right in your face.
It's right in your
Yeah.
face. So it makes her being like, yo, I can either be a stay-at-home mom or I can go rock the fucking lake this weekend.
I'm gonna tell you right
I
now.
can go on
the
some
hottest-
athlete's
Yeah,
boat
exactly.
or yacht.
The
Like, yo,
hottest-
dude, like,
The
Yeah.
hottest girls are stay-at-home moms.
that's not
I
necessarily
mean,
true.
that's-
That's not true.
I think
I
I think
I think it's a mindset.
yeah, it
Yeah,
depends. Yeah.
it's what you
Okay.
want to do as a person. Like if you want to raise kids and have that an amazing relationship and be a mother, be a father, all those things. Like I want that shit. Like I don't want to be on the athlete's boat. I
Yeah.
don't want to be.
No,
I don't.
I
don't
don't
agree.
either.
I don't
Athlete's
give a
boat.
fuck. Like I would much rather
Yeah.
like raise a family. Like that sounds really cool to me.
Okay.
If that's what she wants or you want or any like. That's
Everybody
what
has
we should be
their
able to
want.
do.
If
But
you-
what I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah, yeah.
is, it's just absolutely fucked to me when women get shit on for wanting to have that. Like
Okay.
that's what I don't like about the most of the feminist stuff. It's like if I want to be a stay-at-home mom, I want to raise kids, I want to have a family, I want to that's a big fucking job and it should be
It's a
respected.
massive job.
And if you want that, you should be able to have it, not be shamed. And I think a lot of women get shamed for that.
No, they do. And I think that you get looked at as lazy or
Yeah,
whatever.
like
And it's
lazy.
like, you don't, my sister, she, right now, she's like one of my biggest inspirations. She's in nursing school. She is 36 years old and has 2 kids. Her husband is a pilot. He's always gone. So she's at home with the kids all day. She'll call me crying sometimes. She's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I just want to leave. And being a mom is a full-time job within itself.
100%.
Like you are waking
And
up.
a
whenever-
nurse on top of that?
Yeah, like it's a lot.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like a
Like-
nurse, dude. She's there fucking 3 days out of the week.
And she's always taking care of people, but she's taking care of herself. And so,
Is she-
like she's putting herself last. We kind
Yeah.
of went over this in the last episode.
Okay.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's where, as a woman, like you're putting yourself last, but there's times that you have to put yourself first to just be able to be at peace at some point.
Can we
Yeah.
talk about where's James?
Oh,
Where's James?
where
We got
is
this brand new
James?
shirt.
I asked him last night. I
Where's
said, "Where are you
James?
gonna
Brand
be?"
new shirts.
And he
Where's
said,
James?
"Not there."
James, I hope you see this, and I made these specially for you. I love you.
By the way, Sink or Swim, the Cubano, James's mustard. I had one the other day. Lights out.
the mustard?
Dude, it's amazing.
Was it?
His
I
mustard,
know it
is.
his
I know
mustard
it
is
is.
like
He has-
amazing.
he has a
needs
real
to, like,
thing. He's a real
needs
thing.
to be more aggressive with the mustard.
He is. He's doing some playing. He's
Yeah.
getting health code to come through his kitchen.
Yeah, he's getting.
like he's
I
doing
know he's doing a lot of
steps.
health shit right now, so I stopped with the questions, but he's
I'm
dealing
just saying,
with it.
if I see Mama's Mustard like logo or whatever he has, like yeah, I'll take a dozen. Like I want the
Yeah.
entire
Give it,
store.
give it.
Like give me that,
Just, like,
please. It's
I
so
bought two
good.
from him, and I'm like, wow.
Dude, yeah,
like,
the
I will
mustard
snack that on
slaps.
anything.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Yes.
James,
How long have you
need
been
to be here.
bartending?
I've been bartending since 2015. Yeah.
So what is the hardest thing that you have to, what is the most irritating thing you have to deal with being a bartender? Getting hit on a lot?
No.
And
Honestly, I'm very
She handles
awkward, so
herself
I
well.
kind of just like, I'm like, thank you, and I like walk away and smile and act like it didn't bother me, but or not bother me, but it didn't like put any type of, I don't know, effect on me. And
so
I'm like,
you work
"Ah."
here and then like the hot chick, right?
I work at the Hot Chick too.
So
How aggressive is
How
that?
aggressive is Hot Chick?
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
So there's a bunch of Scottsdale dudes, and if you don't know Scottsdale dudes,
Hi.
they're very
Hi, how are ya?
God damn it!
They're very. The crowd over there is very entitled.
gotta
I'm gonna say that. I'm out of here. It's a very entitled crowd, and honestly, people are a lot more rude
What do you
and
mean
blunt
when you
there.
say entitled?
Like people doing this in your face,
wow.
just being like, "Hey, I've been waiting here for a long time." I'm like, "Yeah, now
Oh,
you're
I
gonna
just
wait
wanna
fucking
fucking-
freaking longer."
Whop a motherfucker.
Are you kidding? But guys there,
so
they
upset
are
about
like,
that.
"Oh, do you have a boyfriend?" And I'll be like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Do you love him?" I'm like, "A lot."
You love him?
Yeah, people are aggressive, and I'm like, "A lot," and they're like, "Oh,
They're
that's
like, "Here's
unfortunate."
$1,000.
No, but that's how they are there, because that's
hate
how
my city.
some girls are
Are you
there.
serious?
You
Girls,
fucking kidding? I didn't know that.
if
Girls hit on you too?
no, I'm saying if girls see money, a lot of them in Scottsdale. I'm not saying everyone, because there
lot
are
of
some
them in
really fucking
Scottsdale.
cool people, freaking
Okay.
cool people. Sorry, freaking cool people.
You're fine,
in
you can
Scottsdale.
cuss.
You can
Oh,
curse.
okay. I was like, but they want like lip filler, Botox, like all that stuff. And if they can
If
use
they
their
can-
income for that and then
God.
be taken care of on top of it on dinners, vacations, like they're taking that. It is like.
Well,
That happens in
Scottsdale is a
Arcadia
different-
too.
It
No, it
does.
does, it
It
does.
happens a
No,
No,
lot.
it for sure
There's a
happens.
lot of chicks.
So you see it a lot in
A lot. I see
I mean, yeah, it's Scottsdale.
a
bro.
lot of different forms.
I think it's worse here. Is it not? Like
This is more casual.
Yeah.
The other one is more like
Here is
you
more
wanna-
your
casual.
face.
You want a drink? Cool.
Old
like,
Town is-
how
What are you
are-
gonna give
what's
me?
your name?
Old Town
like,
is
yeah,
aggressive.
it's very like I'm buying you a drink. Now you have to talk to me.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's
that's
super gross.
that's
Yeah.
So what's the worst thing that some guy said to you to
what's
like
the
try
one
to
cringe
holler
thing
at
that
you?
you
yeah,
remember?
yeah.
Oh, like as
Something
far
ass,
as like,
huh?
oh, like being disrespectful.
Yeah, that's
oh,
what.
okay. I got one. So I worked at Hi-Fi for 4 days. Okay, that's
Hi-Fi?
like like the clubby club. Okay. Yes, exactly. Yes. And I remember before I bartended, I had to be a hostess and a VIP host. So I was training for
That's
a
like
VIP
bottle
host.
stuff, right? Or
Yeah, so basically a VIP host, you go to the table, you sit with a bunch of dudes that are buying the table,
Yeah.
and you're like, I want Dom Perignon, or I want this.
Oh, so you order-
You sit at the table?
And you still
You sit
charge
at the
them for it?
table and you act like you're not working.
oh, it's a
and
psyop.
What the
It's a
fuck?
psyop. I had no idea. Oh,
Shit.
I knew it.
Yes,
My
you guys.
God.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
so you trick
so he
dudes
goes,
into-
yeah.
So you
So
sit at the
you
table.
can't. They tell you. I remember he whispered in my ear. The manager. He goes, you can't drink hard liquor, only champagne. Ask for bottles. Cool. So I sat at the table. All the girls are closed. They're doing things in the bathroom.
My
And
God.
So
I'm
let
not-
down.
Holy
How many
fuck.
thousands of dollars have you
How
lost?
many
Blown.
thousand?
So
Really?
they sit at the table, and I remember this is the only table I sat at, and this guy goes, he's talking to me. I'm trying to talk back. I'm not a flirter.
Yeah.
Definitely, if I'm not interested in you, I'm like, weird. So he goes, so are you gonna come home with us after? And I was like, no, I'm probably gonna go home. I'm really tired. He goes, well, what if I ask your manager? I'm like, okay, like, go ahead.
Ask him.
Like, he goes, have at it. The manager.
Have at it.
Have
What?
at it.
At it.
Right at that.
Yo,
right
this
at
is what
that
I'm
moment.
talking about. This is objectifying
Right at
women.
that moment,
What?
I said,
like-
I have to go to the restroom, walk the fuck out, got in my truck, I left, and I texted, they were like, everyone has to be at this mandatory outing, like, if you don't show up, your shifts will be affected, and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry, this is not for me, like, I appreciate the opportunity.
Hold on. So,
Not my vibe.
so
Okay.
was it
So-
announced that you worked there beforehand, before they ordered the bot?
No, they have no idea.
They had no idea?
They had no idea.
Oh my fucking
They had no idea
God.
she was working
like,
there.
Dude,
okay,
it's-
so imagine the money
it's
you've
porn.
blown.
It's porn. Like,
The
And
money
I just
you
wanted
have
to bartend
blown.
because I didn't want to have that interaction with people. It was a turning like a.
dude, that is
So
insane.
wait, you left?
I left
She quit.
immediately. I quit.
Wait, did
quit.
you get paid though? Sorry.
I think I got like.
I'm just wondering. Did
I
you
don't
get,
remember,
did you get paid?
honestly. I don't remember. This is when I first
What, did
moved
you
back
even
down
give
to
a shit?
Phoenix. I didn't care.
Okay, perfect.
Because I literally left. I was there for most of the shift,
Christ.
but it wasn't worth it. I was
That was.
not. Yeah.
I did
That's-
not know that.
I didn't
Yeah.
know
I
that.
did not
Holy
know that either.
fucking
Yeah.
shit.
But I would fall for it.
And we
Thank
live
you.
in, and
Thank
we
you
live
for
in the
that.
bar.
Yeah.
Sure,
Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
if the three of us are out and a girl like Yaz sits down and she's like, hey, like
Bye.
let's party.
Because they
Bye.
want
Whatever
they
you want.
chicks at
Bye.
the table.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes.
They want
Bye.
chicks at the table, so more chicks get to the table. They want
Attention,
all the hot
intimacy.
Jeez.
Oh my
people
God,
at the
bro.
table
So, no, we can
to
circle
spend
back.
money.
That's
$5
a fucking
grand,
It's about
$10 grand.
objectifying.
Yeah.
Sex
Yeah.
fucking
Shit.
sells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm a big man if I can buy this bottle or whatever. Like, dude, like that's
Whatever,
that's
man.
what's so fucked.
Yeah.
I'll buy this $300 bottle of tequila that I can buy at fucking liquor store
For like
Yeah.
$30.
And it's all fantasy. It's just so aggressive.
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm
Yeah.
like in awe about that.
Speaking of fantasy, let's do the social media thing because we had a good question about.
That's a good segue, bud.
Thank you. We so a couple people on this panel. I don't know if Ricky's had an experience like this, but we've all had like been like doxxed or attacked on social media in some kind of way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when I see it as a third party and it's not affecting me, I don't really care. I don't think it's that important, but I think that people think that it's like a really good way to like hurt you. But I just don't know that people give a shit about social media. Like I think that does that make sense?
I
Yes.
think people give too many shits about social media
That's
because
what.
it's
Yeah.
That's kind of where I wanted to go with it because
too
so,
many shits.
I had something happen to me this weekend. I was at work, I was tattooing, and some guy walks in. He's like, "Yo, I want some tattoos on my fingers," and I was like, "Hell yeah, bro! Like, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got a little bit of time. It's not a big tattoo. It's kind of small. I can bang it out." So I bang it out, and I have no idea who this guy is. Like no clue. Like I'm oblivious to the world. And then
You're just working.
Do you guys take
some girl walks in and she's like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I was like,
with you or
"What?"
the guy?
No, the guy.
Oh,
I was
the
like,
guy.
"Oh, all right, cool." And then
Wait, take a picture
then,
with the guy?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then like 4 people walk in. They're like, "Yo, can we please get a picture of you?"
Huh.
And I'm like, okay. At this point, I'm like, who the fuck is this dude?
Right.
Like, I have no idea who it is. So I finish the tattoo. He leaves. He pays me. He leaves. And then
He's just a celebrity guy. Or
so I walk into the other room, and one of my coworkers is like, "Yo, you don't know who the fuck that is?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "Yo, that guy's TikTok famous."
What was his name?
So that's a
Do you know?
fucking thing.
man, like-
No,
like-
wait. It's a fucking thing,
It
dude.
is.
This guy makes so much cash off of it. It blows my fucking mind.
How?
He goes live and he was telling me the entire story. I'm not gonna go into depth about it, but he was telling me everything. He's like, "Yo, he goes live, he does his things. They pay him for certain things." And I was like, "So this is this
Whoa. What do you mean certain things?
certain things he does, things that
Like advertising,
the way
maybe?
the way that he works, like." And I'm just like, how? Like, in my mind, because in my head I was like, "Yo, you get paid for a service. Obviously, we work in service."
Yeah.
well, I mean,
But-
if it's entertainment, I mean that's a service, I guess.
Yeah,
TikTok
but like,
though, like how
but
much,
it's
how
making
much
me
money
wonder.
can you really
It's
You
make?
making me
make-
wonder, like, how important
Oh,
is
really?
social media in the industry now as a business? Because obviously, if this guy can fucking do it,
Yeah, but dude, I think
why shouldn't a business do it? And then, no offense, double dip. Because that's what it is. You're dipping double on the business that you're already running.
it's the promise of so the real money is in the promotion, right? We all used to watch music videos. Like
Yes.
Puff Daddy used to like drive a speedboat through an explosion. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They don't make music videos anymore because there's no promotional like
Advertisement.
right. And so if you're Justin Bieber and you want to get your video funded, you better have a nice iPhone 45 in your hand, and there has to be a really
iPhone 45.
That's what
gross,
I like that.
gaudy
I like that.
placement shot of it. Otherwise, you won't get any money for your video.
Yeah.
You're
And
right.
so
Yo.
this is the new music video. TikTok is a new music video. It will be gone in
It is,
3 or 4
actually.
years.
So-
it will be gone.
Yeah.
Like because there's no promotional because the reality is that when you I don't know if you guys are like me, but when I'm on Instagram and I'm doing my real thing, which is so dumb, but I do it, and as soon as I see promoted or as soon as I see like, oh, this is an ad,
Yeah,
I
I
extremely
immediately- Like if you stay
Fastidious.
Fast.
You're gonna do it.
So
Yeah,
fast,
you stay
yeah.
Fastidiously.
So it
You
doesn't
stay
pop up
on it
again.
too
the
long,
only way
that's
you
all
can,
you're gonna get on
the
your
only way you
fucking
can sell
feed.
me something is it has to be like one of my
Right.
people has to be like,
Yeah.
dude, have you
Yeah.
seen this? Like this is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like I will buy absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And I think more and more people are like that, especially the younger kids, because they're doing this all the time.
So the way that went, like he did his thing. He made a TikTok.
At your store?
I wasn't charged for it, and he made it. I gave him a discount.
You weren't charged
Wait,
for
he
it.
made
I
a
wasn't charged
TikTok
for
You,
at
you
your
mean
store?
like you didn't charge him to film in your store?
No. He didn't charge me. That's how I'm looking at it. I swear to God.
Hey, that's a good
No,
way
wait,
to look at it.
wait,
I
No,
like
it's
that.
not.
Wait,
No,
yeah.
it's not.
No, I know, and I
That was
get
very
it.
It is a
positive.
terrible way to look
Yeah.
at it.
Hold on.
That is
But
very positive.
he didn't charge me. I gave him a sweet discount. A sweet discount. Wait,
I don't get
hold on.
discounts.
Hold on. Yeah, you do.
I gotta pay full price.
But wait,
Dead.
dude, my following on TikTok has fucking skyrocketed.
Are you serious?
That's awesome.
Skyrocketed,
See, that's
bro.
what, I mean, that's smart. That's
And I'm like,
really good.
sweet.
That's good.
But in my head
is
now, I'm
so
like,
dumb.
great, I got a fucking TikTok,
TikTok
now.
is stupid.
I don't know how to TikTok. I'm 34 years old, bro.
I don't know how to TikTok.
Have you guys heard of Alex Earl? She's like the girl, like the it girl.
The
Alex
it
Alex-
girl.
Yeah, on TikTok. Okay,
You
I'm not
said
gonna
Alex
get too much
Earl?
into it. Yes, blonde girl goes to Miami or Miami or whatever.
She hot.
Yes,
How hot?
the it girl. Like she's a hot girl.
Out of
Anywho,
10.
where I'm going
Out
with
of
this,
10.
she charges 30 grand a post on
Get the
Instagram
fuck
if
outta
she
here.
wears Lulu, if she
Bro,
wears.
you're lying.
No, 30 grand.
30 grand.
30
interested in
grand
that.
for
It's bad
one
entertainment.
post, one Instagram post. 30
That's,
grand.
and it's like, what the
And that's
fuck?
because she got famous off TikTok.
30 grand.
And that's where I'm like, sweet. So now I'm actually posting more on TikTok.
I don't know, man. This seems fake. This seems fake.
And I get it, but it's
It's just-
profitable, and I
it's-
have
is
to
it-
fucking work, bro. I have
I
to
don't
provide for
know.
my kids. I have to
Yeah.
provide for my family.
Okay.
Wait, oh, go ahead. No,
Look,
you.
she's
you
the
go.
guy.
No,
Oh,
look,
okay.
yes, yeah.
I kind of wanted to talk about passion, and you're talking about your work, and I wanted to know how you knew
Good
that.
segue.
Yeah, thanks. I wanted to know how you knew that art was your passion, and what age were you when you found that out?
All right, so this is gonna be a very in-depth story. I remember I've always loved art. I've always loved art. Love has been like art has been the love of my life, and honestly, always will be. No matter what, if someone's like, "Hey, it's me or art," and I'm like, "Cool, kick rocks."
Yeah.
That's exactly how it's gonna go, because it's happened before. But I knew I fell in love with art at a very young age. But I knew I fell in love with tattooing was because when I was very young, there's a swap meet right here on 40th Street in like Washington.
Okay.
And I was walking by, and some dude was tattooing a Tasmanian devil on the arm. And they wouldn't let me in the booth because obviously when you walk into a tattoo shop, it's 18 and older back then.
Yeah.
So they were like, no, we got to treat the same.
Okay.
How old were
And
you?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
And I remember it though, and it was like, I thought that was the most amazing fucking thing in my life. I was like, that thing is fucking great. Like you're getting a Tasmanian, and I remember the image. It was a Tasmanian devil spinning with a like tornado.
Yeah.
Or the tornado, and I was just like, this is fucking amazing. Like you can do this on skin. And it didn't click until years later that I should be tattooing after high school. I went to a whole graffiti thing. I did my horrible stuff with graffiti, and I realized like that's what I want to do. So it
Dude,
took,
how does it feel like to do like is it like drawing on paper?
no, it's
or-
not, bro.
It's not?
It's not. Like, it's not. So here's the thing. Like, you're hurting someone.
100%.
Essentially, what I'm doing is I'm permanently hurting someone.
Carving into their skin.
I'm carving into their skin, and I'm hurting someone, and they're gonna remember me forever.
It doesn't
Forever.
hurt though. Like,
Forever.
it's not that bad.
No, after the
No,
first
it's not that bad.
After the first 5 minutes,
I've
you're
never
like,
had
okay,
one.
hurry
I
up.
don't know.
It's not that bad, but I hurt you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you're gonna remember me forever. I don't care what anybody says. If I do your tattoo, you're gonna remember that person because they physically scarred you for life.
Physically.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
And I took that on the positive side, and I was like, yo, like, I get to actually like scar people for life in a positive way. Like, you know how I know like
Artistically
and yes,
scar.
yes,
There
like
you go.
mental
I
health.
like that. Yeah.
Thank you. I went through like a lot of shit in my youth, and I did some stupid stuff. But you said artistically scar someone for
Yeah.
life, because I've seen people negatively scar themselves for life, and it's not cool. I've had my own experiences.
Yeah.
But when you positively do it, it's so much fucking better.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
that's
the
gotta
way
be satisfying.
it's so satisfying because you're happy with the finishing
Yeah.
product. You're just like
And
my
they-
leg
and
a few
they're
months
happy.
ago.
They're
Like
happy. They feel
my
something
leg
if
was
that's what they're
free,
going there
and
for.
Manny Gomez thank you for doing it. It's fucking amazing. It's my favorite piece. I took 25 hours for my leg to get finished, and it's not even my whole leg.
25
It's a
hours.
quarter. It's a quarter of my leg. I fucking cried through that.
25
tattoo.
hours in one sitting? No.
No,
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 not
no,
one
no, 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 no.
sitting.
Like
Oh.
different cities. But like,
Stay away.
but that tattoo took me to the point. That tattoo took me to the point of like where I used to go through with a lot of other stuff, and now I'm like thinking positive about it, and I can look in the mirror and I'm like happy. Like, dude,
That's
I
what I
won an
wanted to hear.
award off of that
I'm happy.
motherfucking tattoo.
Yeah.
Really?
I won a fucking award off of it. You know how fucking great that feels? I was so fucking happy. I'm like, I didn't even fucking do it, but I sat through 25 hours of that fucking pain to do it.
I'm
I'll tell
happy
you that.
that you used the word that you were happy, because that was my next question. Are you happy with where you're at in life?
I'd rather do what I do now, even though like there's super slow seasons. There's
Yeah.
like right now, kids are out.
Yeah.
People aren't getting tattoos.
Yeah.
It's dead season for me.
Yeah.
But I'm fucking happy. I get to work for a little bit, pay my bills, barely make it by, and come to the bar and spend some time with my fucking family and friends.
Yeah.
And I'm so fucking happy.
You know what
I'd
I
rather do that than like be stuck in an office.
That
Sorry.
makes me so happy for you,
I hate
honestly.
when people say, "Oh, you're always here all the time." Like, God damn it, you're
You
here
too. You
Yeah.
obviously
you
see
know
it.
that I'm here because you're here too.
So there's one thing that I brought for you guys.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Like, I was going to
before we
ask,
do
like,
that,
what do you need?
before we
what
do
are-
the weird mystery gift thing, Ricky, did you want to weigh in on like what motivates you? What are you passionate about? Because
Yeah,
Yaz was really
because-
asking the panel.
I was going to ask all of you, and honestly, I was talking to Adam about you the other day. Adam works at Dilly Dally, by the way. Just to let everyone know. But
He's actually really good. I'm
You-
so glad we hired him.
Wait, does he?
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
wait,
What
hold on.
days? I never did.
He's
He
the
was here
weekend.
last night.
Yeah, he's
You-
like
I
Thursday,
didn't see
Friday,
you last
Saturday,
night.
Sunday.
Oh no, I left
Monday.
early.
But wait, back to what we're saying about you. He is really interested in like software engineering, like being an analyst essentially. And I don't have any idea what that is. And he was telling me he was talking to you about it. And I was gonna ask you, like, you're here and you hang out, but like I know you have a job on the other side of this.
Yeah.
Like, are you happy with your job? Do you feel fulfilled in life with?
Weighted question.
I'm sorry. I'm genuinely like I'm curious because
No,
I think.
I make very good money doing what I do.
Okay.
But if he wants to get into that field, all he has to do is get certifications. He doesn't need a degree.
Oh, wow.
Just get certifications. Fucking
No, but I'm not asking about. I'm asking about you. I want to know if you're happy. I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to know what I can.
All right, everybody else, mics down. We gotta
I'm
stop
sorry.
away from
I'm
the table
sorry.
real quick.
I want to know like if you are happy with your life, and if are you passionate about it, and if not, what are you passionate about?
That was savage.
Sorry, guys. I just want
Why
I
don't you have
genuinely wanna
children?
know.
Where's your wife at?
Do you need a
No, because I feel like right
Here you
now,
go.
right now in this time, I went through my own stage, which we could talk about later or whatever, but where I literally did
The
not know
scorch cord.
what I wanted to do.
Fuck,
I did
yes.
not know what I
I'm
wanted
doing
to do.
I'm doing what I want to do.
Okay.
Are you happy?
Are you fulfilled?
That's what she's asking.
Yes.
I'm not
It
asking
is
about
what
like
she's
love life,
asking.
all that stuff. I'm asking about your work life. Are you happy with it, and are you passionate about it?
I am happy and I am passionate, but people get on my nerves.
Yes. Yeah. Everywhere.
Yeah, of course, it's
Yeah.
just any job.
But with IT especially.
I bet.
Like,
oh
they lose
god.
their
It's like,
password
it's
or-
like simple problem
It's
solving.
like force quit.
Call me.
Yeah, Alt
Force
F4,
quit, I'm
let it
dead.
fuck off, right? Control Alt
Delete.
Delete.
Did you
I'm out.
restart it? Yeah, exactly. Like
Did you shut it off and like put it back on?
It's simple. It's problem solving skills.
I can't log in. Capitals, bitch.
You got your capitals
You got your
Google.com.
capitals on.
Use it.
Exactly.
It'll
no,
tell you.
No, I am happy.
Okay.
I am happy.
I feel like you're happy.
I don't know. I don't know if I say it 3 times.
No, but
does that mean?
are you passionate about it? No.
What are you passionate about?
Yeah. Like I honestly,
I'm
I
passionate
know you, but
about
I don't know
movies. I'm
you.
passionate about like.
Ricky's got an
screenplays.
artistic side that he doesn't.
I know.
Can I
Yeah,
just
I
speak
hide
on
it.
that?
I
Just
haven't
hide
read
it.
it either.
I
so
hide it.
He hide because but if you get him talking about
I
movies
draw
and
a
like
lot.
and dramas and stuff, he's very conscientious about these things matter to him,
Okay.
and it's a tough field to break into. So I don't blame him for doing IT, but.
Yeah. But
you know.
do you do that on the side? Like when you go home, like are you like, hey, like I'm gonna like kind of
When I
have
go
a little
home, I
nightcap,
write.
and you do.
Most
Writer,
times I write.
yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
That's super
Nice.
important. I wish I could get into that, but I can't.
He writes in his diary.
Dear dumb diary. Today.
Today at the bar.
Actually, I've been using.
Yasmin was
I've been using
taking 5
fucking
minutes.
Chat GPT to write
Bro,
the rest of my fucking
that thing
screenplay.
Dude, that thing is crazy.
It fucks.
All I have to do is like type like, hey, I need a conversation between this person and this person about this, and it'll fucking run down.
Boom. In 3
a dialogue.
seconds. Yeah.
It's nuts, man. It's really fucking nuts, honestly. I love it.
I hate
love
that. That
it.
makes me so sad.
All right, one last
It
question
makes you sad?
before this surprise cup.
All right.
I want to know, is this where you saw yourself? If you were 16 years old, did you see yourself owning a bar?
Well, I mean, I started. Okay, so when I was 16, I was washing
Sorry.
dishes, and I was washing dishes, and I was a host and busser and
He was a host.
hostess, whatever.
So you've always like customer service, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, like I think my parents wish I was a doctor.
Yeah.
Like everyone in my family is smart, and they all went to a lot of school and
Honestly,
shit.
I think everybody should work in like the service industry
Once or twice
one
in their
time
life.
in their life.
Yeah.
Because you won't be such a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, but the other
Fair.
thing
Okay,
too is
but
that
continue.
we were talking about passions earlier.
Yeah.
If you were to ask me that question, I could say, oh, I like to play golf, or I like to study Italian or wines, or boxing, or all the things
Yeah.
that I like to do. But I think my real passion is people. I really, really like being here and around my family, you know, and you're part of that now. And it's like, yeah, I really like people.
Yeah.
And that's why I do what I do. It's not because I'm really good at selling Bud Light.
Yeah.
It's because
on Bud Light.
I like to. I
He's
don't
all,
wanna
but if
know.
you ask me to, my guy, I can
honestly-
like 6 bottle that bitch.
the daytime shifts where
Yeah.
I work a few of them,
Yeah.
and yeah, like I feel like every day that I get to spend with Doug is like an important day for him and for us because
Yeah.
the dude, like, he's not that old, but like he will be, and I've
Yeah.
lost a bunch of regulars who are like in their 60s, 70s, and God forbid.
I've thought about that. I'm like, dude, the day
Yeah.
that something is to happen, I'm gonna lose my shit because
my best day
We call
in
them
this
pops.
place.
Yeah.
My best day in this place is making $100 and hanging out with just Brad, Kurt, Jose, Abe,
Yeah.
and like I don't see eye with Abe about anything, but
Yeah.
I like that he's here, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm doing the Lord's work, but what I am saying is that these people will not be with us in the next 20 years.
Yeah.
And I want to soak up every ounce of information and emotion that they have. And so I've spent a lot of time with young people. I work at Nook, got the younger servers, hostesses,
Yeah.
with all that shit. But like the older people, I think about more. And I guess what was the original question
That
you
you're
had?
passionate about people.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the
You're good.
original?
Yeah, no.
What was the original
I
question?
love that because it's essentially like you're not coming to work. You are like
What time is it?
coming to hang out
No,
with
it's coming
your
home.
people.
Yeah.
You're coming home to hang out with people.
1:45.
Okay, we got a little bit more.
We got 15 minutes. We got
Well, I
15
mean,
minutes.
it
So
depends how long you guys
how-
want to go, but we got time.
How bad has dating apps fucked up dating?
I mean, I've got a lot to say
Well,
about
I
it.
mean,
I do too, but-
you're-
Yeah,
you're-
yeah. This
you're-
is the start today. Let her do it.
There's a question from social media as well, asking if you're single or not.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not single.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
No, sorry to them. Not you. Sorry for you guys.
Hilarious. No.
Better luck next time.
I will honestly say I never used a dating app until I was a flight attendant and I moved to New Jersey because
You were a flight attendant.
I was.
forgot about that.
And I was in Jersey and I remember all my crash pad friends, mind you, like
Crash
I-
pad?
Yeah, what does that
so
mean?
crash
Yeah,
pad.
she's
Sorry.
I know.
A crash pad is essentially a place where a bunch of flight attendants live to like when they go in on their shifts and out of their shifts, they don't have to go like if they don't have time to make it home if they're commuting like.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a place where they can crash, but you pay rent there and whatnot.
Okay.
Mind you, I was stuck in that.
It's like a
place.
sorority house or something?
Essentially, yes.
So there's like bunk beds and you guys have like
Yeah, there's
timers?
bunk beds, there's single rooms, there's double rooms. The one we had was made. No, it was made for flight attendants. Usually, crash pads are like
Is it
Airbnb
gender
people,
split
and
up?
they like. No, it can be co-ed, it can be gender split up, it can be one floor. But the
Okay.
one I was in was specifically made for flight attendants, so it was actually
So
very
weird.
nice because most crash pads are disgusting. There's hot beds and cold beds. Hot beds you share with people.
What do
Cold
you mean?
beds.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like hot, bro. It's like you might get bed bugs.
Yeah.
What are you talking
shit.
No.
about?
Hot
oh
beds?
my gosh. Yes. Okay. So.
There's a term for it.
Yes, there's terms. So okay.
aggressive, too.
Say,
Just
say,
hotbed? Ugh,
say I
no.
lived. Say I was living in Phoenix, but I was commuting to New Jersey to go to work.
Yeah.
Now, say I got back from a flight at 11 p.m. and there's no flights back to Phoenix. Now I have to go stay in my crash pad because I'm not sleeping in the airport or I'm not getting a hotel.
Right.
Might as well just pay rent for a month and have a place to stay if I have to stay there.
I would have thought the airline would have just been like, hey, here's
Right.
money for a hotel because you're
Yeah.
working for us.
When you do a trip. Now, when I come back from a trip, I'm off the clock.
Okay.
So if I can't make the flight home, then I need a place to stay.
we got to get Jess on here to talk about this too.
Yeah, I'll let her go more in depth because she's been in it longer than I was.
Yeah.
But there's hot and cold beds, and hot
So
beds
wait,
are
how-
cheaper because you share with someone.
Yeah.
And cold beds, there's a whole dynamic to it. We don't need to get into it because we don't have a lot of
This is
time.
insane.
The fact that
But-
you say hot and cold beds.
Yeah,
is-
cold beds. So I had a
What's
room.
a cold bed?
You
by
have your own
yourself?
bed. Yes.
Okay.
They cost more.
That's good.
Yes. So
How do you know no
yeah,
one else is
I had a-
sleeping in it?
Yeah. How do you know it's a cold bed or a hot
So
bed?
during COVID, I was in it every day because
beds?
cold beds because
Cold beds.
I rented out a spot and I had a roommate, but she was never there, so I didn't care.
Yeah.
But I had a roommate and I had to share a bathroom.
Did that leak?
dating apps. Okay, so anyways, sorry, I was like, where are we going with this?
Yeah,
I was like,
we
there is a-
fucking like,
Yeah.
no, like, yo,
Yeah.
fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
So basically,
What about bed bugs?
Yeah.
Sharing beds
Cold
with
beds?
strangers?
And
sharing beds with people, co-ed? No, but so it was like a big sorority house, like you said.
Okay.
So everyone kind of like chilled there because that was like where we lived, and you're not supposed to live in a crash pad, but we didn't have flights because we were during COVID.
Yeah.
Now, some bars were open, or like you can go meet up at like workout spots. So my GBF, gay best friend, was like, "Hey, you have to download Hinge. I'm gonna help you look for a dude." And this is after a terrible breakup. And
First of
I
all,
was like,
GBF
"It's a term. It's a term. It's
That's-
there."
that
he
shit
told me
fucked too.
about
I was
it.
like,
He told
you
me
see how
about
she
it.
just like glazed over it like my GBF? Like
He
what-
told me
what-
about it, and so I just use the term because I feel like
Okay.
it's appropriate.
Okay, so tell us about
Continue.
your experience
Okay.
on
Yeah.
Hinge.
So I went on Hinge, and honestly, I could not find myself. If I even like said, "Hey," I couldn't respond to someone. I couldn't be like, "Hey, what's up? Like, what's your name?" Or like, "What's your favorite color?" I don't know. Like, I couldn't have a conversation with someone I did not meet ever in my life. I did not like it. I
Wait.
deleted it after a couple months. I was just like doing it. I just had it on my phone.
Just swipe and
But-
let them ride all day.
Just
Yeah,
out of
but I
boredom.
never met up with anyone.
So wait, you've
on the
never been
phone.
on Tinder or
No.
Bumble?
No. It was only on Hinge.
Ricky, what's your experience like on the?
So I couldn't do it because honestly, not having that interaction, I couldn't
I'm
do
not
it.
talking about my experience.
Ricky,
You're a
Ricky,
dude,
Ricky,
though.
Ricky, Ricky, Ricky.
You're a dude. It's a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
am
different.
a dude. I know that.
It sucks.
It
For
does.
me, it sucks. Because there's a lot of fucking transsexual women.
The
out there.
amount of magicalness
There's a lot of-
that is going on with these pictures and these filters.
Yeah. that part.
Like
Filters, crazy.
somebody look like you on the phone,
Yeah.
but then they'll come here and they'll be like
An ogre.
180 pounds.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. All you
Okay,
filters.
okay.
Oh shit! Let's
Easy.
just tone it down, bro.
We've all gone
I mean,
into
I use
hot
filters.
water.
We all use filters. I
sorry.
mean, not on my main post
God
because
damn it,
I feel
Wendy.
like
You
you're
don't
gonna see
need
me in person.
filters.
No, okay, I don't know, but like what I'm saying is like
Make-
I know that person is gonna see me in person. So like, why am I gonna whiten my teeth or fix a pimple on my face? Like you're gonna see me and you're gonna be like, girl, you had that pimple on your face and I did not see it in that picture
Exactly.
earlier. Yeah.
Exactly.
Which a pimple is nothing. But what I'm saying is, as far as a filter, like you're gonna see me in person, so mine as well. Just
Wait, so you
That's
met your dude at work, right?
yeah, I met him at the porch.
Yeah.
I got furloughed from my flight attending job, and I came to Phoenix. I'm like, I'm not dating anybody. Like,
Yeah.
I
Was
am
it
going
the hair?
back
He's
to
all
the East
surprise,
Coast.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Was it the hair? It was the hair.
It was the
wasn't
hair,
Yeah.
and just
He's
his
got this, like,
smile.
crazy hockey
It was
hair.
the hair, the smile.
Rick
honestly,
is like, yeah, I don't know what that's like.
and he was so smooth with it. Like he wasn't like forward or anything. Like I kind of came to him, honestly.
Yeah.
I added
That's
him on
cool.
Instagram.
That's a cool dynamic.
That's,
Yeah.
that's a good
We
move.
need
You added
more
him
of
first?
that.
I added him first.
Oh my! I'm sure he was just like, "Holy shit!"
He told me he was with his friends. And he was
Dear
like,
God,
And
It's a bot.
this is definitely not a real person.
No.
She's a high.
Hey, just
have
wanted to
really
hang
good
out one
crush
time.
But yeah,
Honestly, like if I got a message like that, I'd be like, "This is fucking fake." Nope.
Nope.
no, I added him, and then I was like, all right, maybe he'll like DM me. And I think he swiped. I posted a selfie just for him to reply to, and he felt he
She posted a selfie. He's like,
took the
"That's
bait.
you fucking real, man."
It's gonna happen.
He took the bait and
Oh my God.
he
Took
swiped
the
up.
bait?
He took the bait and he put a fire emoji, and
It's
I was
funny
like,
that she says it like
Yeah,
that.
yo, hold on.
Yes.
Tell me he knows this because he's
He
gonna
took the
watch.
bait.
he knows this. He knows this.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
yes.
yeah. No, he knows
He
this.
said he
The
took the
bait.
bait.
He took the bait and he.
You're saying that
he
you
went-
tricked him into dating you. Is that what you're saying?
No, I tricked him into like swiping up on something, so,
So-
he acknowledged me.
Oh my God.
I added him, and I needed him
Are
to
you
just
serious?
alley oop it. I needed the alley oop right
Oh
there.
my God.
Oh, you gotta
But
love
anyways,
Wow.
but yeah. So I was very, very, very
Very, very,
Get
very.
over it.
like I had my guard up just because
been crying.
all the girls there were like, oh, Adam's so cute, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I know.
Shout out to Adam.
it. Yo, what's up, bro?
I didn't want to say his name, but I'm like,
Fucking no.
Whatever.
We know.
So I was like,
oh, last night you guys weren't
Dang.
here for this, but I came in late because of some other things I was doing, and Adam was here, and I was like, yo, yeah, I was like, does it suck knowing that your boyfriend's way hotter than you? And she's like, fuck you, Dub.
yeah,
And I'm
I
like,
was so mad. I'm like,
like, yo, like this dude's hot, like straight up.
whatever, dude. No, but he honestly, like, his personality is what caught me. And I was like, wow,
he's a
I
good
need
dude.
to know more about him.
He's a
He's
good
very,
dude.
very, very intelligent, and I love someone that is, like, knowledgeable.
He's
on-
legitimately a good dude.
He,
Like,
he is. He's a.
He's
and-
got some fun stuff to talk about too. I did a 18 holes with him, and like we were like rapping the entire time, and it was stuff that like we were fighting a little bit,
Yeah.
like because we don't agree on a lot of certain issues, but
politics.
Yeah.
mainly politics.
Politics, yeah.
But you know, I enjoyed his conversation. Like I would,
Yeah.
I was telling somebody, it was like, you know, if like Nick Winger, if you're listening to this, like you're a little bit more tough to play golf with, but Adam is like, he's just out there to have a good time, and so yeah,
He's a good dude,
I
man.
should
He
have
is.
said that, Nick. I'm sorry. I'll play Lucy with you if you want.
But he,
What-
honestly, like, what really, like, got me.
What's in the cup?
is-
Hold on, hold on,
Oh,
hold
okay,
on,
okay.
hold on.
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
see
No,
the
no,
cup.
no, no, no.
What are in
All right,
these
so
cups?
All right.
so I have to
Close your
announce this.
eyes.
I brought
Hold
so.
on, can she finish her
Yes,
story?
please.
Yeah.
You brought it
Oh
up.
gosh.
That's why
Okay,
I
I'll make
stopped
it
you
quick.
guys.
I'll make it quick. Sorry. Okay, so what really got me is like he was doing the old school shit. Like I remember he was sick and he made me banana bread. I love banana bread. And he got me roses and he put it outside of his door and he's like, I know you're living with your best friend. I don't want to like give you anything. And I like picked it up and he had a whole letter in there.
Ooh.
A letter.
He
I
wrote-
have,
did he
he
write it?
wrote
What's
it.
the type?
He wrote it.
Oh
He
my
wrote
God,
it.
you still have that shit,
I have
huh?
like 10 of them. He's
Oh,
wrote
shit.
me.
Was it
written
like
me letters.
shitty like this, or was it? Does
Yes.
he have like
It
good?
was shitty.
It was
shitty, and it
Oh,
had
dang.
tears on it.
He fucking loves you.
He cried on the
tears on it?
letter.
He's all
My
squirt,
God.
squirt, squirt.
I'm sorry, Adam, if I'm exposing you, but like
Yo,
that was,
Adam.
Some gangster ass shit,
it was
dude.
like
I'm gonna
he
shed
wrote
out a
on
tear.
it.
What? Yeah, tears. I'm gonna put a tear.
He's like, let me get my water.
I love you so much, baby.
I love you, baby.
Oh my God, what a
there was
baller.
like a tear
How
or
did
two.
you know? Did he
Because
circle
it
it?
was like a
He's like,
watermark.
oh, hey, by the way,
Yeah.
this right here?
No, it was a
I
watermark.
cried here.
There's no way it was a watermark here and not there in the next page over. It was one
I
watermark.
cried here.
That is some gangster shit, dude. I
Shut the
had no
fuck
idea
No.
about that.
And he literally was like, you've influenced my life in a positive way, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And it was just like, I called my mom immediately, and I didn't tell my mom about my personal relationships with
I didn't
guys
say
because
about
I
the tears.
felt weird. And I read it to her, and my mom teared up. And she was
What?
like, I am so happy that someone is loving you the way that you deserve to be loved.
That's awesome.
And it
Fuck
was,
yes.
yeah, it was good.
Hell yeah.
It was good. And he still, till this day, he wakes up, even if he got 2 hours of sleep, he'll make me coffee right before I go to work. Any day I work.
Really?
Shout out to
Wakes
Adam.
me up. Like, yeah.
The story that you told me where you guys, like, you were having a crazy night out, drinking a little bit, whatever. You went home, and then he, like, took an Uber to your car,
Yep.
got your car, brought
Brought
it
it
home, and then, like, the next morning you woke up and you're like, oh, I gotta get my, and he's like, no,
No,
babe,
no,
I already
no, it's right
got
there.
you. I was
You
like,
already got
holy
it.
shit, like,
God damn.
that's some baller
Yeah.
stuff,
well
dude.
done,
Like,
buddy.
That's that man. That's that man
Yeah.
shit.
he needs to write a book. Adam, write a book, please. Teach
know.
us how to behave.
Anyways, yeah.
How to think like a man.
That's my guy. I love him.
I'm
All
so
right.
just.
What the
On to these
So,
surprise
hold on.
things.
in
Let's do
awe.
it.
These are from
It's probably,
Guatemala. The forest. No,
it's probably
What
weed.
part of
they're
Guatemala?
from Guatemala. The forest of Guatemala.
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 So
I
they're
like it.
they were made there. Everything was
Made.
cooked there.
I don't do drugs, bro. I don't.
This
not
isn't a drug.
drugs.
This isn't a
Oh,
drug.
it's
But
coffee.
it's listen. It's high protein.
It's high protein.
High protein. Yo, it's high
He's
protein,
not lying.
and it helps with your fucking health. I swear to God.
Let's open it. It's time.
It's coffee beans.
Nope.
Can I see it?
What the fuck is it? What is that?
Wait.
No, these are like bugs. Yeah, I'm good.
Bugs?
I don't do the
No,
whole.
it's
a cricket.
No.
I thought you said it was a grasshopper.
Eat shit.
It's a grasshopper, bro.
No.
Oh,
Are they
you want me
Are
live?
you gonna eat it? Are you gonna eat it?
Are they
Don't-
live?
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
I'm
Shut
out.
it down.
All right.
Shut it down. We're
And
done.
that was
We're
the
over.
end.
We're done.
We are done
You
here.
have bugs in a cup.
Disgusting.
Bug's Life, baby.
Bugs
Fucking
life.
hell. Are you serious?
Bugs life.
And you just ate it.
Bug's Life.
Yeah.
No.
Is it like flavored?
Try
Like,
it.
no, I'm not trying that.
I'm not trying.
No,
I will
I'm
throw
not
up.
trying that either.
I'd rather
You
take
are on some
5
weird-
Buckman
Bugs,
shots
buddy.
to the dome than do
No.
that.
Not happening.
Yo, these are grasshoppers. So look, I'll put one on the paper so you
Where's
guys can
James?
see
James
Where's
would've done
James?
it.
What are you? Where are you?
James.
Where are you?
James.
We made these for you.
James.
Where's James?
it. So obviously it's a grasshopper.
No.
Fuck.
And did you?
no.
Don't eat that. Don't eat
doing
that.
it.
Dub with
Don't
you.
eat
Do
that.
it.
Dub
I'm
it.
gonna do
You won't regret it. You
Am I
won't regret
okay?
it. You won't regret it.
Just do it.
I promise you won't regret it.
It's,
You won't regret it.
What's wrong?
No,
Just eat it.
do it.
It's
Do
beef
it.
jerky. It's beef jerky.
This is terrible. No,
What?
I'm out. I can't do this. I don't.
That is disgusting.
Why don't you do one?
His name
No,
was
I
Juan,
will
by the
not.
way.
Okay.
You have bugs in a cup.
They're dead bugs, by the way. So
Dead
these
bugs,
things
live
fucking
bugs,
slept,
dead
bro.
bugs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
in those
doing
hot
Are you
beds that
high?
Yasmin used
Are
to
you-
sleep in.
that. Oh,
You
God.
wanna eat another one?
Yeah. Oh. Why are you snacking on it, bro?
So gross.
Like,
I figured you guys wouldn't, but I stopped by to get them
Jesus
for us anyway.
Christ.
that's like
Okay.
those scorpions in a sucker that people
Oh,
get.
my God, bro.
Disgusting.
Ricky, you have to
Yeah.
have one. I had one.
They're
You have
so
to have
No,
one.
I'm not. No, I'm
No,
not.
you're
No,
not.
I'm not.
Rick.
No.
Rick.
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 No,
Rick.
Rick.
Do it.
No,
Rick.
no,
Rick.
Rick.
no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, God.
No.
Okay.
Rick.
It was awful. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
It
I
was
know.
disgusting.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh, I
You
know.
don't-
Why isn't
you
there like
don't
any
like
flavor
it?
on it? Like barbecue?
It does have
Oh,
flavor on it.
does? What did you
It's like a
get from it?
spicy, lemony flavor.
Yeah, no.
It's like beef jerky.
It tastes like cricket, is what it tastes like.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
not good.
It doesn't taste like cricket.
It's disgusting.
Just
It does taste like cricket.
It tastes like sunflower seeds.
Yeah, it actually does. Like the ranch ones.
I'm not
See?
gonna. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do it.
Sunflower ranch. Sunflower ranch.
Sorry.
Stop being a bitch,
Sunflower
bro.
ranch.
Rock hard
Sunflower
pass on
ranch.
that.
Wow, man.
Rock hard.
So you
Jesus.
put this
Yo,
in your
just-
system, but you can't put
just-
something else
Yes.
in your
Listen,
system?
Yeah.
listen.
Oh,
How
this
is that
little
healthy?
reverse
Understand?
psychology
It's
does not
healthier than
work for
that.
me.
This is protein.
Come on.
Understand that these were next to you in the vehicle while you were coming over here.
What?
Just chilling, bro.
There were
He came over here and they were just like right there.
bugs.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right, so
Dead
we're
bug.
done.
Are we done? Oh, do we have anything else?
Oh, we got
we gotta
3
do
minutes.
we gotta do a shout out to our sponsor.
We do.
NordVPN. You know, if you guys need to,
Fuck with it, bro.
NordVPN?
if you need to be secretive on the internet, they'll
Right.
help you do it.
Right.
And
if you want to
where's
watch
James?
if you want to watch your
I just-
Pornhub on the low.
I'll explain later.
Okay.
More crickets.
Okay, cool.
Dude.
All right,
That's
well, thank you guys.
disgusting.
We
Why
really
are you
appreciate
still
it.
eating that?
I'm gonna eat them for like probably
That
the
was
rest of the night,
fun.
bro.
Gross.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Be
Can we
safe.
get some horn sounds. Some of the. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Are we at international? I'm just
Okay, we're done.
Oh dear, don't you ever worry, I'm right here. I can't fucking live without you. I wouldn't even want to.
That kid looks just like you. That's my kid.
Yeah.